So Teyana Taylor, this was actually just released by Vanity Fair. As I was heading in here, Teyana Taylor is Vanity Fair's winter issue cover star. Now this cover it says Teyana Taylor lights the way. Teyana Taylor has arrived, the veteran star on her breakout year. So they talked to her all about her career, things she has coming up. They're in Harlem, sitting, eating, and one of the conversations, or there's two conversations that I thought were like pretty interesting from this. So she talks about, or doesn't really talk about, the Oscar buzz combo. So if you guys don't know, there's been conversation for the last 6 months that not only, the Golden Globes things would happen for Teyana Taylor, but that she is on track to potentially win an Oscar, because One Battle After Another is favorited in the Oscars. And they think what will happen is she'll get a nod for supporting actress, right? So they bring that up, and she's like, I'm nervous. I don't even like talking about stuff like that because I don't want to jinx it. But also she says that she has so many people who have been giving her great advice, other actors and actresses, that she doesn't want to get in her own way. She just wants to focus on doing the work. They also asked her about her relationship currently with Kanye West, because they bring up the fade moment and how major of a creative moment that was for her. And she says, her brothers do things all the time. Doesn't mean she has to support them, but she won't talk bad about them as well. But it's a great article. Make sure you guys go check it out. Wanted to mention that because Teyana's having an amazing year, but also an amazing year.
So Teyana's having an amazing career.
Yes.
And it's a career that literally is just getting started. I know we've been watching Teyana Taylor since she was 16.
Yeah.
That young lady has so many gifts that the world has yet to see, but they're starting to see. So salute to TT.
Yes. I was reading this article that called Teyana Taylor's award season currently, especially if she does this Oscar thing, right? One of the most compelling storylines of the year. Fire. Now, in other news, speaking of New York talents, Jay-Z and Tom Brady sat down with an amazing, rookie class. So they were with Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Brock Bowers, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Malik Nabers, I believe I'm saying his last name right. And this was a Fanatics class that Mike Rubin put together. Now, this was 2024, but he just posted these videos last night. And they're sharing some advice to this rookie class. Let's take a listen to Jay-Z speaking to giving advice.
In the big picture of, say, an album you may have had, or a season where it didn't go as planned, or you didn't meet your goal, how do you find small winnings within the overall big picture of a failure?
It's only learning experiences, It's going to feel like a failure in the moment, right? No one can win the championship every year, and no one can make the best album ever created every year. It's not going to happen. I made an album called Kingdom Come, and I thought that, I was trying to grow. So the growing, I can hear the growing pains in the album. So it's hard for me to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can hear the mistakes, like a bad game where you seem like, no, he was right there. I know I can do it. I made that tour 1,000 times. Like, why didn't I do it? You know what I'm saying? So I felt the growing pains of the album, and then I made an album called 444, which was much better received.
Yeah, so people always say, that meme that goes around $500 or dinner with Jay-Z.
$500,000.
Well, $5,000, $500,000. Yeah,
probably.
Or dinner with Jay-Z. So people always had that conversation, and in this conversation, Jay-Z is giving real advice. So I mean, people always say they would take the money because they feel like his advice wouldn't be deep rooted in anything, but it's here and it's happening. Now, another thing that I thought was interesting.
That wasn't worth $500,000. You could ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, if I had to ask Jay-Z about blah blah blah, that probably would have gave you that. Like,
I mean, but to hear Jay-Z say that, I mean, not that
kids ain't never heard Kingdom Come. First of all, they're like, Kingdom Come. Which one is that?
But even if you haven't heard it, if you go back and hear Jay-Z, who's like one of the greatest of all time, say, "Yo, it's kind of hard for me to even go back and listen to my own music." That's way better than "Yo, keep your head up. You'll be fine."
Jay-Z tells everybody to take the $500,000 by it.
That is true.
He said, take the $500,000.
Kingdom Come was his.
Take the $500,000.
That was his comeback album after retirement. So that's probably why he was a little shaky.
Yeah, probably.
Lauren, what would you do? $500,000 or the dinner
I
with
would
Jay-Z?
take the dinner with Jay-Z.
For real?
Yeah, I would take the dinner with Jay-Z. Only because I feel like I could make the $500,000 if I ask the right questions to Jay-Z.
Let me ask ChatGPT.
Then I get both.
What would Jay-Z tell Loren LoRosa in a dinner?
No, because I feel like your ChatGPT is skewed to talk about ball spots, and I don't have time.
But you don't already feel like you. I feel like you already gonna meet him. So you might as well take the $500,000.
But she ain't gonna have time to sit down and have a conversation with him. You might just be like, hey,
that's
what's up,
not
take a
true.
picture.
I'm speaking that into my list of people I want to interview. I will have a conversation with Jay-Z.
Okay.
So
But
Jay-Z would tell Loren LoRosa, attention is rented, ownership is permanent. Don't confuse people knowing your name with people needing your voice.
Love it.
Says you don't have to respond to everything that mentions you. Scarcity creates value. Over access cheapens it.
It's The Rock.
Being loud gets you noticed. Being clear gets you
Because Charlamagne
respected.
yells this stuff at me every day, so maybe I take the $500K.
Tell me what Jason says.
Yo.
All right.
Listen. Why my shirt look like it's still on a hanger?
Just what?
Somebody said that in the chat.
Hold on. I want to, as we wrap
funniest
up
thing.
this hour, I do want to mention, I know we had Dion Cole and the president of the NAACP on, and Louis Carr from BET talking about the NAACP Image Awards. I want to remind people to go out and vote, that you can go out and vote via their website for those awards and in certain categories.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please go vote. There's a lot of stuff in there that I want y'all to vote for. I want y'all to vote for Don Staley, Uncommon Favor. I want y'all to vote for Kingsland, starring Winston Duke. I want y'all to vote for the Money and Wealth podcast with John O'Brien. I want y'all to vote for the Just Hill podcast with Dr. J, and vote for the Native Land podcast with Angela Rye and Andrew Gillum and Tiffany Cross and Bakari Sellers.
That's right.
Okay?
Yes.
All of those things are presented by, Black Effect and Black Privilege Publishing and SBH Productions. Just a few companies.
Did Jay-Z vote for those?
That I'm part of.
Anybody can vote for them. But make sure you go salute and go vote for everything Black Effect. All right?
And Black Privilege Publishing.
And Black
And
Privilege
SBH
Publishing.
Productions.
All right. We know you got money.
It ain't got nothing to do with money. This is
Yes.
about creating platforms, okay? This is
You
what
are-
this is about.
yes.
If what
All
you
right.
build only benefits you, it's not big enough.
All right.
All right? And
Oh, wait.
I told you that without $500,000.
You did what?
We got to go.
for free.
But you
All
got
right,
200
let's
million.
get to the
No,
mix.
stop.
Now, also, salute to everybody at the American Dream. Next month is Black History Month. So
What that got to do with you?
I'm going to tell you. I'm black, you ass.
You are?
So I'm looking for all Black-owned businesses. If you're interested in being a vendor at the mall, we're trying to get some Black vendors, some Black-owned businesses out in front of people to sell some goods. So if you're selling books, if you're selling clothes, if you're selling, it doesn't matter what you're selling. If you're out there, we're trying to get more Black-owned businesses at that mall, especially for Black History Month. So we do something called a village where we get, what's so funny?
I was just thinking, my grandma also asked, "Were you really black?" And she asked why you were so.
Because he's not. And
Why,
it's so
she was like, "Why is he
crazy.
so light?"
Dominican
and I'm
Heritage
like,
Month
"Mama,
is
my mom
January
is light skinned
21st
too."
to February 27th. Are you going to do anything for them at American
She
Dream
really,
Mall?
my grandma really wants to come up here.
So like
Anything like
I
that?
was saying, all the Black-owned businesses
gosh.
out there, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you want to participate in Black History Month, you can email groups@americandream.com. That's groups@americandream.com. Let's get your Black-owned business in front of
What about Dominican
tens of
Heritage
thousands of
Month?
people.
DJ
January
Ed.
21st to February 27th. Huh?
You know, my friend's mom hit me the other day and
Hello?
was like, "I thought you were black. I met your mom and everything." I said, why wouldn't you think I'm black? She was like, "Charlamagne said you're not black." I said, "Charlamagne's a liar." Charlamagne's a liar. I said, "I went to an HBCU."
much
She said,
so.
No, they
Is
let
an Asian person going to an
HBCUs
HBCU
are
right now?
diverse now.
Now I went to an
Yeah, they get
HBCU.
federal
"My
funding,
name
so
is
they
spelled
diverse.
RAASHAUN."
They want
That
to
is
fit in
black.
in
That is
school.
real
There's
black.
no Spanish people named
You
Rashawn.
roll the R.
Rashawn.
You know what?
guy
I
is
can't
crazy.
with y'all. I'm black.
Is black,
Rashawn.
though.
Do this.
That's-
Let me just do
yeah.
this. Rashawn.
Take that. You know what?
Because you got an unnecessary A in
Rashawn.
there.
Rashawn.
I'm
Come
black.
on.
That-
I'm
that's-
black.
Just
I
one
grew-
time.
I grew up in
Envy.
Queens Village.
Envy, just one
I'm
time.
black.
Do this.
All right, mix is up next, y'all. Bye. Now, earlier during the latest with Loren played some positive clips from Hove talking to the rookies in the NFL.
So inspired.
Charlamagne was so mad
Why was I mad?
Because I'm not
she
gay
missed
enough.
the clip.
And that was dope too.
She missed one of the
I'm
most
not
important
gay
clips.
enough.
There was a very motivational clip that she didn't play, man.
Can we hear that clip right fast?
That community you built is super important.
True.
The people that keep it real with you and don't just kiss your ass and just tell you what you want to hear. Tell you, "Yo, bro, it's been 3 days, man. You ain't hitting it hard anymore.
Hey, yo.
You're not working out. You're not attacking it the same way, bro. Like, get in there, man. I'll come with you.
Whoa.
What time is running? Let's run. 6 o'clock. Let's get up. Let's run, man.
Whoa.
Listen,
Damn.
I don't care if
did
y'all
not
paid
get gay
$500,000
from that.
or not. At some point, you got to say pause.
Yeah.
Jay was going crazy
Yeah,
just
that's
now.
hey, yo.
That was
Hey, yo.
crazy.
It's
I'll
been
be
3
better.
days
I'll be
and you
care.
ain't hitting it like you used to, bro.
And you
You
heard
got to
this
get
morning?
in there. I'll come with you. Yo,
I heard it.
I don't care how much y'all paid to have dinner with Jay. You got to say pause.
He might tweet pause today. He might just put on Instagram today. Pause.
You paid for the pause, okay?
Yo. You said he hit the table too.
And then the crazy thing is a bunch of quarterbacks in there. So you're not quarterbacking behind the guy. Like
Yeah, the guy right there. Oh my God. He gonna put pause today. He just gonna put pause. You gonna say a quote from Jay today? You just say pause.
I'm about to post that because I don't feel like y'all gave that the energy.
Jesus Christ.
Pause.
People really think you're gay.
Pause.
Who you with?
Pause.
All right. Salute to
Stop talking to
French
us like
Montana
that.
and Max B
First of
for
all, you don't
joining
even
us
know
this
that's
morning.
Jay-Z off In My Lifetime Volume 1.
Yeah, but you looking after talking about
Pause.
quarterbacks and all of that, it's just not the same.
Well, you need a helmet. Okay, because something need to cover that goddamn ball spot.
right.
We are sick of this.
Leave me and my ball spot alone.
Oh my God.
Lauren got a Hall of Fame haircut. Don't you let you get into the Hall of Fame? A balding wide receiver.
At least I could get a haircut.
What you got left?
It's there though.
No, it's
Where you
not.
were? Take that hat off.
Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.